Steroid abuse among teenagers and adults is rising significantly, and many start using in the 8th and 10th grade. With this in mind, PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs, have many benefits. However, its symptoms can prompt long-haul harm and well-being. Whereas steroids enhance performance in sports, they are dangerous since they pose many threats to the body, and the best example include weight loss, anxiety, insomnia, and blood pressure. Pure Rose once said, "There's other ways to make your head and muscles bigger than just steroids." It is common for sportspersons to have the urge of winning in any sporting competition that they participate in. Therefore, that is one of the reasons why some choose to engage in the use of performance-enhancing drugs. These drugs are of great advantage to these persons since they harden their muscles and ensure that they remain stable for much longer. However, the main concern is that the drugs have various health threats on the user, hence the reason why it is essential to address the matter and find a solution. Steroids are drugs which are commonly used to improve physical activity. It is essential to mention that there are different types of performance-enhancing drugs, and the best examples include anabolic and stimulants. The use of anabolic drugs typically aims at increasing the body muscles or hormones, as that will also ensure that an individual performs better in physical activity. Additionally, there are also the stimulants, and these are used to ensure that there is improved alertness and focus. These doping drugs are commonly used in sports by the athletes, and now even 8th and 10th grade students. Notably, the primary reason for engaging in the use of steroids by these athletes is that they are interested in increasing their physical fitness to perform better. However, there is an anti-doping organization that is against the use of steroids by students. Therefore, that indicates that it is illegal for a sportsperson to use the steroids, as that is regarded as doping since it earns them an advantage over the competitors. The other reason for barring a sportsperson from engaging in doping is the health threat that might follow. The performance-enhancing drugs have both advantages and disadvantages to the user. The main advantage of the steroids is that they enhance the body physical fitness. There are various means that the steroids ensure that an individual's physical fitness is improved, and the best example is through perseverance during training sessions. A situation where a person manages to train for a longer period since they have used PED means that they will achieve fitness. Additionally, fitness is also achieved since they enhance the hormones. Nonetheless, the main concern is that it also has various disadvantages, and most of these are on health matters. For instance, the use of steroids might result in insomnia, weight loss, dependence and addiction, and blood pressure. Remarkably, dependence and addiction are one of the negative impacts of PEDs that has led to the downfall of many athletes. There are limited chances that someone who depends on steroids will manage to compete for long, as they would be found guilty. Additionally, the steroid might also cause weight loss, and that is also a health issue, as one might overexercise during training sessions. The physiological and psychological effects of PEDs are also crucial parts of the analysis, since they have greater impact on the body. First, the main psychological impact that the steroids have on the brain is that they make the mind alert. There are individuals who remain focused after using these drugs compared to when they are not doped. Therefore, that means that the steroids have a positive psychological impact. For a sociological impact, the main concern is that it increases the heart rate. Notably, most people who use steroids experience an increased heart rate, unlike when they have not used the drugs, and this also creates the threat of blood pressure. Therefore, this implies that the more an individual who uses PEDs, the higher the heart rate and the chances of having blood pressure. These threats regarding the use of PEDs is the reason why students and sportspersons should refrain from using PEDs. It is evident that steroids are common amongst athletes. However, now even 8th and 10th grade students are using the drugs. Whereas various advantages are attached to the use of PEDs, it is crucial to consider the dangers. The best example of a sociological impact is that it increases the heart rate and blood pressure, while psychologically it might better the focus. You could perhaps say PEDs are shortcuts to winning. Today, the use of PEDs is a hot topic, especially in professional sports and the younger generations. The word about PEDs need to be broadcasted more to the younger generations because they need to know exactly what PEDs are, the pros and cons of PEDs, and its potential sociological and psychological effects. No one likes to lose, but before deciding to take PEDs, yes, the benefits are overwhelming, but it is Best to also consider the negatives of using PEDs before it has a long-term effect on your body, because in the end, your health is what matters.